crazy that time has flown. I still, when I was looking at the slideshow, oh, sorry, I'm out of breath. So out of shape. But I remember looking at the slideshow that Sashi made, and I saw those like tiger print leather sofas, and I still remember playing on those as a little kid with you, and wrestling on those, and wrestling in the patio that, like in the new house when you guys moved in. I just remember being a kid and like just doing that and wrestling and playing games, playing Luigi's Mansion in your master bedroom, and then it became FIFA, and now it's like FIFA and fantasy and all those cool stuff. And just seeing that kind of, even though all those things have changed, and you know, I moved out to college and now you're going to do the same thing. I feel like one thing that I really admire about you, and I've noticed in you, is that you still remain the same. Like, I've always felt like you're like my little brother, and that I never had, and I always felt like, you know, despite like whatever was going on around you, you have remained the same person with that happiness and like little kid quality in you that like I really enjoyed. Not like in a bad way, but little kid and like how you see the world and like that excitement and energy that you bring to everything that you do, which I try to emulate sometimes too. So I really, I'm gonna miss that, but I know you're gonna bring it to Miami and wherever else you go, and like the people that you're going to meet, your roommates, your friends, classmates, professors are all going to see that, and I'm really excited for them to know the Shikhar that I know. And so, I mean, that's all I really have to say. You know, congrats, you made it so far. You've done so well, and you look really handsome. You know, I'm never ashamed to say that. And so, just keep shining wherever you go, and I know that you'll do great things in Miami.
So hey Shikhar, I hope you're enjoying today. And we both graduated this year, so that's the accomplishment, that's the milestone that we've reached. So congratulations to you. And so really, I moved to Jacksonville in 2010, and since then, I've had a lot of great memories with you. You've been like sort of annoying to me like a lot, but I'll deal with it, so it's okay. But one of the earliest memories I have with you is we were on the bus to Subiatober. And this was my first day of school, right? So I just moved there in 4th grade, and I was about to get out at the stop for RB Daniels, but you were like, no, this is not it. You have to go to the next stop. And ever since then, I've seen you as this sort of like, this, not really older brother because you're like, we're like the same age, but like, you've been giving me advice throughout the last 8 years, 9 years now, and I really appreciated that. And now that we're both going off to college, I really hope that we stay in touch because when we come out, you have to hang out and stuff. And also Orlando's not that far away from Miami, so you can travel and stuff. And I really hope you have a good time at Miami, and I know you're going to do great things, so good luck.
Hello, Shikhar. So you've been one of my first and one of my best friends. You're definitely one of the more energetic and attractive person in the group. So, it's always a fun time with you, from the bus, we're sharing like Paxton sandwich fries or like the burgers, amazing burgers, but and then now here you are going to college, still keeping the green and orange, but so have fun in college, and I'm also in Miami, so link up.
Okay, so I'm extra. My speech isn't nearly going to be as long as a few of the others. But I've known Shikhar basically my entire life, and we have gone through a lot of stages of friendship. We didn't really get along at first, and we became basically strangers in the same group. And I mean, in recent years, he's basically become one of my best friends in our little Indian group. But the good news is, even when Shikhar didn't like me so much, I had Saraksham as another mom. So, I mean, once you're gone, I'm going to take your place as the oldest and most favorite child.
Hey. Sorry, Sachi.
I love you, Sachi. I love you. As your older sister, I need to tease you, I'm sorry. And hey, I want to go to UM too, maybe, so I might join you next year. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Hi, Shikhar. It's
so cool to see you like all grown up and sitting at your graduation in a suit, because I've known you for like a really long time. I have like random memories from like when we first bought our house, when you would come over and stuff, and like even when I was little in like elementary school, and coming over to your house and like your mom feeding me and stuff like that. And so it's just like really cool to see how you've grown up, and like throughout like all these years you've given like me so much advice, and even like my dad, like I remember like all the times like he's talked to you about like the SAT or the ACT and like which one you should take and like stuff like that. So just like thank you for being like such an older brother and like being so mature and like setting such a good example, because you're very well composed and stuff, and I really look up to that. And you're like good at everything, like you do cross country and you're like really academically smart. And even like when I went to CZE Talbot, like we rode the same bus, and I remember like hearing about you and stuff, and then like in the past recent years you've like driven me places and stuff like that. And it's just very nice to have like someone that I can look up to, especially when we're so close in age, like seeing you go to college this year, knowing that I have to like start my college applications. It really pushes me to be like the best version of myself, so thank you.
All right, so, hi you guys. That's what I used to do every year around the clock, every time I had to make a speech. And throughout all of those speech classes, thank you, Johnny Michael, me and Shikhar would make jokes constantly, but it's time for even me to get serious and emotional, even though my mom, Asha Sharma, says we don't get emotional. But just for you. So Shik, I've known you all your life, and it's time for you to go to college, and you're always going to be my first baby brother. I told Milu that I wasn't going to cry. So I used to go to Sir Changi's house when I was little to play Hot Wheels around this little car mat that he had. And I remember this one time I was playing a little too rigorously, I guess, and I slammed my hand down and a staple got stuck in my hand. And the entire time Shikhar was just laughing at me. He wasn't concerned or anything. He was like, Richard can take it. But I was like sobbing on the floor while Shanti was trying to get a staple out of my hand. But that kind of just explains our relationship, because of all of Shikhar's older brothers, I am definitely the strongest. Strongest emotionally, even though I almost started crying. But I sucked it up. Are you proud of me, Mom? And when I heard he was going to U Miami, my heart couldn't have been bigger. I was just so proud of him. I was like, I knew he could do it. I knew he was going to get in, and I knew he was going to do great things. So I'm going to cut it short because I'm about to start crying again. But I love you very much, and you know you can always call me if you need anything, and I will drive to Miami if you need me. And I just want props. I do that dance together in a week, even though it failed, but I'm proud of me, so I'm going to applaud me. So I know our group dance was a bit of a fail, and that the guys started freestyling in the back, but I was okay with that. That's fine, because at least they can dance. You know who can't dance? You remember that song from John and Na, where like Papu can't dance? So I heard that we have a couple of Papus in the audience, but they want to dance regardless, so I'll let them do that. I just know that they won't be as good as my dance group, so we'll see what happens. I'm just kidding. I know they're amazing. I love them very much. Please welcome the uncles to the stage.
What's up? Okay, Pappu, show your moves.
Spectacular is a bachelor. पप्पू की गाड़ी तेज है, पप्पू कुड़ियों में क्रेज है। पप्पू की आँखें like blue, पप्पू दिखता crazy है। गाड़ों की घड़ी हाथों में, परफ्यूम गुच्ची वाला। पप्पू can't dance साला। पप्पू can't dance साला। पप्पू नाच नहीं सकता।
Move to Miami. Shikhar, move to Miami. Shikhar, move to Miami.
I'll give it to them. Puppies can dance. Yes! Maybe a little better than my group, but it's fine. I'm not upset. So, while I get over this little happenstance that just happened, I can't believe uncles dance better than me. But, so, while I get over this, can I ask for a few words from the audience? Whoever would like to say a few words or a couple of wise sayings to Shikhar, they are more than welcome to come on stage and say something. Uncle?
Hello. Shikhar. I have seen many kids in my science class. In the temple, I used to teach science, and I will give questions to them to go back for a week and find the answer. But your parents, but your uncle, whoever you know is the most intelligent guy, and find the answer. Questions were not easy. You were the only kid that out of many, many questions that I had given, came up with the answer. I'm so proud of you. God bless you.
Goodbye. He just had an intelligent uncle, that's it.
True, true. All right, let's just play pass the mic. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, come on. There must be somebody who would like to come and say a few words. Oh. Yeah, there are more. They're just lining up.
Hey, Shikhat, buddy. Having fun? Yeah. All right, this is your night. Beard looks good. Keep it. So, few things. You know, you are one of the most tenacious, determined kid I've seen. Cross country is a hard sport. It's definitely a hard sport. For you to keep it going, I believe all 4 years, right? 3 years, but you know, to keep it going. Haven't done a marathon yet? Not yet. Okay, on your to-do list? Not yet. Okay, but anyways, but to keep cross country going is amazing, and you're becoming a role model for some of the kids around here too. Abhish has started doing cross country, looking up to you. So that itself is a big achievement for you. Second thing,
I believe you probably have given, you're the third most person who has given most rides to my kids. You know, myself obviously one of them, Monica and Sarasanti. But you are there whenever they need a ride to Avenue Mall movie. You're like a big brother to them. So I really appreciate you being there in their lives. And to give you an advice, the kid who has already made a determination or decision, early decision to go to UM, that shows how determined you are to get to the path you want to go. So keep that spirit alive and do not change. That's my advice to you. Your question?
Hi Shikhar. I'm your front door neighbor. I'll really miss you watching 105 when you come back from school and keep spying on you and calling your mom. But we love you. 6 years has been really nice time and my girls love you. Like I think Shikha and Krisha will miss you, seeing. Where is Shikhar? We are going. Where is he coming? Who is the girl? Who is the boy? So, your birthday, we have to courier the kachori pack and it's always there at my home. Either I come to deliver it or it's going to come by courier, but it will come, okay? So we really miss you. I don't want to cry like your mom, but sure, we will miss you.
Hello everybody.
Hi Anji.
Today we are here to celebrate a very special day for Shikhar. Congratulations Shikhar and the Janani family. As most of us know, Shikhar in Hindi means top, mountain top. But for us, Shikhar means something else, something more, the running star. You are always like a running star. Shikhar and the running, the track, they are synonymous. They goes together. With Shikhar, I have so many fond memories. Shikhar and Saksham, they started their elementary school together. They used to go by bus. Me and Suraksha, we used to talk a lot about Suzy Dahlberg, their elementary school journey, their middle school journey, so many things we discuss about you guys. And we have so many memories about you. And most of us, I can say that out of all those memories, the most I can say, when you come to my house, you're looking for some time, the smell of something that you like most. So that really makes me laugh so many times. And I've seen, it's my pleasure that watching growing you like from a little chubby baby to a fine young man, okay? And your growth graph has always been like going higher and higher as synonym to your name. Okay? Now as you start your new journey in your college, my wishes are with you. May your graph always go rise and rise like your name. And good luck to you. And you make new friends, new life there, and we are all going to miss you.
Okay. So Shikhar, what do you think about my performance today? I loved it too. Well, so just wanted to see like lots of good performances, speeches, beautiful marathon of life, 30 chapters. Almost feels like a celebration of your achievements. But I want to tell you it's not. It's more of a send-off party. Because like your temple teacher said, you being such a bright kid, like more is expected out of you. And I'm not going to give you any advice. I like to expect things, so I'm expecting, like obviously we'll celebrate bunch of milestones. You'll probably get married, get your first job, have kids maybe, but I'm looking for the big one,
30 years probably, 30 plus maybe years from now, you'll be celebrating your 50th birthday. You know, we expect that you'll be like as Shweta mentioned that Shikhar means the top or the pinnacle summit. We expect you somewhere over there. No pressure. we want to plan for that party. I'm sure Raj will volunteer to take up, you know, the marathon of life, the middle years kind of. And yeah. So the women will be planning your probably from tomorrow what to wear. So I'm just saying there are a lot of expectations. And expectations are good because we know you're going to live up to them. All the best, have fun achieving everything.
Hi guys, you know, so many people have said so many nice things about him, but I am going to be brutal, extremely brutal. I am his Rajesh Kaka, as he calls me. Anyone has listened to how great a runner this guy is. But let me tell you something. 3 years back, and he's my, like, you know, just like my son, but also my friend. So he always likes to challenge me. 3 years back at Myrtle Beach, he challenged me for a race. Can you guess the result? Who won? Shikhar, who won today? Can you hear?
No! You won the race.
And just so that you know, I'm 29 years older than him.
My twin!
But you are an amazing guy, so you know what, you will achieve whatever you set your eyes to. So, all the best and congratulations. He said that he will do that tonight.
Wow. Tanisha wanted to say something.
First, I lost my voice. It's so whispering. Can everyone hear me? Congratulations. You're like an older brother to me. First, congratulations to all of the class of 2019 also. Okay. You've been like a role model to me, like, because you know me my whole life, and I've watched you like grow up too, and you've watched me grow up. And you've been like a friend to me, and I can name so many memories. You're not going to talk about the egg. Yeah. So basically for everyone else, so both of our families go to this restaurant a lot, and we got this dish that has an egg in it, and no one likes the yolk of the egg, right? And so me and Shikhar, we split the egg, and we share it, and we both like cringe because it's so bad, and it's so dry, like everyone hates it. And now I'm gonna like, we're gonna go to the filament, and I'm gonna like, look at the egg, I'm gonna see the empty chair, and you're not gonna be there, and like my mom's gonna make me eat the egg. But like, I'm really gonna miss you, and do good in college. I know you're gonna be super successful. So, yeah.
That was fantastic. Is there anybody else who'd like to say?
Hi Shikhar, first thing I want to say is congratulations. You know, we're the few Jacksonvillians who actually went to Mandarin, so I feel like a sense of pride talking to you now as you graduate. I know we always kept it to like the head nod through the halls, through the breezeways, you know, but that's clear, you know. But we're here now, right? So I guess my word of advice to you as you head off to college is that if you can survive Nestle Road, I think you can survive anything. So it's true. So, all right. Thank you.
All right, time for the next one. I'm on my game today.
Hello, good evening everyone. This has been such an emotional evening and I'm slightly choked, but Shikhar and I share such a special connection. And I sat down to write down my emotions and this is what I came up with for you, Shikhar. Those who don't know me, I'm Siva, more so known as Shikhar's Seema Chachi, Chachi's brother's younger wife. And I've seen him grow up, so this is what I have to say. Shikhar and I share a very special connection, and I'll tell you why. 2 decades ago, when I came to this country, I was given a warm welcome at the airport by his parents. 2 months later, I got to know that they were expecting their first child. And in a few months, I was there at the hospital, curious to visit this little angel. And as always, Shikhar likes things jazzed up. There has to be a little element of surprise. So after hours of labor, his mom had to be taken for the emergency surgery. And then this Mr. Handsome made a grand entry into this world. After his parents, I was the lucky aunt who got to hold him, cuddle him. That moment was very special for me. I had never held a newborn before. Those tiny hands stole my heart, and those tiny little feet just ran away with it. It was really special. Wherever I am, at the market, at a family get-together, in a party, wherever he spots me, he will come to me and say, "Hello, Seema Chachi." Talk to me very authoritatively. That love, that respect is so apparent that it's a special feeling, and it's not because your parents have raised you so well and you have those Indian roots where you're supposed to go and say hello to someone because that's who you are, that's who we are. But I can feel that love, that respect that you gave me. So I hope that never changes. So I came up with a lot of things to say to you. So I've seen you grow up I've seen you as an infant, grow up as a playful boy, enthusiastic and bold teenager, transforming into adulthood, and now you've achieved your first milestone in life. You're a high school graduate. One thing I would certainly like to say that you are growing up, but not me. I'm still the same aunt. So I would like to take this opportunity to say that always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and more loved than you know. We all love you. You've come a long way. I know as a kid, you were a designer, branded, obsessed teenager. But you've also shown me that you are fearless, you're strong, you learn from your mistakes. I want to congratulate you, and I hope your dreams take you to the corner of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of your opportunities, and to the most special places your heart has ever known. You have a wonderful sense of humor, and tonight I just cannot leave without sharing the memories that we have of you. Those special ski trips that we've taken as family together. Oh my goodness, those 10-hour drives would have just killed us, bored us to death if Shikhar's entertainment wasn't with us. I remember he used to carry those huge bunch of files and books, trying to convince his mom that he's making the best use of time. But under the hoods, there would be earbuds in his ear and chatting with his friends and trying to stay connected with them, while his mom thought he was studying, making good use of the time. So all I want to say at this point that yes, we all need to stay connected. It's very important, but at the same time, technology is neither good nor bad, but it is how you use it and make it to your use. So be careful with that. And like everyone else here has given you some piece of advice, I would also like to take this opportunity to give you my 3. First, don't be afraid to think out of the box. Second, believe in yourself. Follow your passion, not somebody else's. Third, there are no pains, no gains. So there is no shortcut in life. I'm grateful to have this opportunity. I'm proud of you. We all love you, wish you all the very best. And I'm sure you'll give us many more such occasions to stand here and congratulate you and celebrate your success. God bless you.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, last chance. Floor is closed. Okay. To Jay and Uncle.
All right, thank you, Richa. So guys, great news. We are 5 minutes ahead. Guys, bad news. You got me. All right. So we just proved that Shikhar doesn't have superpowers. I mean, we all saw that, right? We all saw it, Shikhar. Yeah. You're the kid with no superpowers. My grandpa may not like you, since you talk about partying when singing Raghupati Raga. I see you're goofy and you fall down when you try to have fun. I see a kid that cannot do magic. But I'm passing by 11983 Lakefront Drive, and I see a kid outside. It's 10:30 p.m. and he still is imploring me, begging me to come inside the house. He will make tea for me. Yes, he promises to make it. This kid doesn't have any superpowers. No superpowers. But he can make chai. Yes, he does. He will force me. Guys, okay, favorite uncle, okay, remember that. This kid will force me to stay there some more time, but will make tea for me. When he was little, I remember he sat on my lap while I read this book to him, Thumper's Little Sister. He doesn't have superpowers, but he's my own, very own Thumper. This kid has no superpowers. I go inside the house. I realize this is a different time. It is late August. Some of us are adults, we are talking there. But I know I will not see this kid with superpowers. That guy, he's trying out his magic in Miami. He will not get through. He's not a superpower. He doesn't have superpowers. But I'm trying to tell him in my mind that he's still there. While we are chatting in this living room, he might be in his bed, sitting on his bed with his friends, the class of 2019. I get up. I know he's not there, but I get up. And I go to his room. I find this room is very clean. There is no evidence that mom forced him or anyone to clean up that room before I came. I do not see the kid with his superpowers. And I do not see any of his friends, the class of 2019, or the class of 2018, or the class of 2017. Do not see them. The bed is freshly made. It is waiting to be crumpled up. The clean carpet is sad, begging for clothes to be piled up. this is the room of the kid with no superpowers. There's a sound next door. I get up. I go to this next door. I see the sister of the kid with no superpowers. I believe she has potential. Maybe she has superpowers. I asked her. She is her friend Tanisha, the one with no voice. I asked Sachi and her friend Tanisha, do you guys have superpowers? Do you both know how to make chai? Do you know about cars? Will you be goofy with me? I do not get any answers. Maybe they didn't hear me. Or maybe they are too busy. Or maybe they just don't know how to make chai. And they just want me to go away. So off I go. I'm going into the kitchen of 11983 Lakefront Drive, and find a tea kettle. Outside, the rain is falling. Inside, there is a dam that just burst. I wake up, drenched in by this inside flooding. I'm seeing the kid with no superpowers still in front of me. Let me enjoy this moment while it lasts. Let me ask him, hey kid with no superpowers, will you come and give a big hug to this favorite uncle of yours? But now, the stage is set for the guy who's paying for the party. So they have known Shikhat the most. They are the reason why we are here. So I would like to invite them and speak from your heart about this favorite, my favorite, kid with no superpower. Amit Jalani and Suraksha Jalani.
Thank you everyone for coming here and sharing your blessing for Shikhar. I really appreciate, she also really appreciates. What?
We want to hear that from her.
She will hear, she will.
I love you, Shikhar.
I really appreciate for the friends and family who come close and far from Tampa, from North Carolina, from Tallahassee, Nashville. We love you all. Thank you very much for coming, spending some time, especially from Tampa, Subra and Granadi. You came this morning just to attend Shikhar's graduation. Thank you very much. Now, what can I tell you? Thank you very much for making sure that you were checking with me multiple times. When is the party? When I have to come? Just let me know. Thank you very much. Deepak and Pravali, what can we tell you? You are the closest to us from her side. We were thinking about the graduation party and I just talked to you. We want to have a graduation party and you say, when it is, when I have to come, just let me know. So thank you, Deepak. Thank you very much. Jyoti, Ashish and Arna. What can I tell you? When Suraksha was talking to Jyoti about this party, Jyoti was a little bit busy and Ashish was traveling, but she said that Arnav is in a camp. I'm gonna make sure that the day Arnav lands, I will be in Jacksonville and I'm not going to miss Shikhar's graduation party. And I'll also make sure that Ashish also lands in Jacksonville, even though he has to travel back on Monday for work. So thank you Ashish, Jyoti and Arnav for coming and sharing your blessings to Shikhar. Thank you very much. And now, to the boy who's graduating from high school this year and going to University of Miami. So Shikhar, first of all, congratulations on completing your high school education. I have been impressed with the determination, drive, and the hard work you have demonstrated these past 4 years. Your determination of priorities have meant more than any other awards that you have received over the past 4 years. I have been blessed by having the opportunity to watch you grow from an incredibly cute, small, little, handsome kid to a beautiful young man. Only yesterday, you were a short, bouncy little boy, and now you are a high school graduate. And you are heading off to UN. Go Canes! Though it may seem to you that it has taken forever to reach this point, it happens all too quickly for me. I admit that it saddens me to see you start the rest of your life. However, I cannot compare to how happy and proud that I know you are. You are so well prepared and dedicated to your dreams. Never lose sight of those dreams and never compromise anything to reach them. Having said that, I encourage you to remember that life is made up of a lot of small journeys, and you want to strive to make them as enjoyable as possible. When you embark on a journey, you never know what will happen along the way. Where will it end, and which way it will go. At least for me, it is incredibly fascinating. I know you are ready. Whenever I sit with your mom and we wonder if we have done a great job of raising you, all I have to do is look at this young man you are. If we have messed up too badly, there is no way you would be as intelligent, thoughtful, creative, funny, and loving as you are. I don't tell you this anywhere near enough, but I'm really proud of you. I absolutely adore the man you have grown into. I love you so very much. And that is why today is the best day of my life, and also the toughest day. It is one of the best because you are ready to get out and take the world upon you. I know you can do it, but it is one of the toughest because we are going to miss you, Shikhar, when you are going to college. But remember, we are here, me, Mom, and Sachi, along with all this extended family that are sitting in this room. We are here for you. Lastly, I would like to say, always stay hungry, stay foolish. Remember that phrase, Shikhar, and the reason I tell you why. Always stay hungry, stay foolish. Why? Because if you stay hungry, you will have the appetite to discover something new every day. And you will stay foolish, you will end up creating something extraordinary things in the life. So again, Shikhar, I end with that. Congratulations, and I love you. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Go Canes. We love you, Shikhar.
have never seen my son cry like this. And it's making me more emotional. I was already emotional throughout the evening by just looking at all of you and all the love that you bring here for Shikhar. Shikhar is very blessed to have such a wonderful family, far away from his own family. In this crowd here sit people who have been with him when he was born, in all his accomplishments, in all his happiness. Thank you to our Jacksonville family. And I would also like to thank our Chillax family. These are the people without which we don't know what we will do. Our Chillax family is the jewel of our life. When we were thinking about decorating this room, we thought we don't need any decorations because we have our chill family here. Thank you so much, guys. And I'd like to hear. I will just sing a lullaby. I think all Indian moms have sung that for their sons. We have it different for our sons and for our girls. Chanda hai tu, mera suraj hai tu, haan aankhon ka tara hai tu. Just 18 years ago, I had this beautiful boy in the nurse aide Shikhar to me after 15 minutes of my surgery, and they gave him Shikhar to me, and I just said, Rajan, mera Raja beta. And he opened his eyes and he smiled. I mean, that doesn't sound right, like a 15-minute-old boy would not do that, but as soon as I said my Raja beta, he opened his eyes. And just blink of an eye, here stands my super handsome, super funny, passionate, loving, caring son. I love you so much. You make me so proud. I won't say anymore. I just love you so much, and I'm going to miss you so much. Go chase your dreams. Go shine. Do whatever you want to do. Make us proud, son. I love you.
Alright, so it is time for my little brother, my best friend, to make a speech, and I'm gonna go and cry.
Alright, so I wasn't expecting to cry tonight, but it happened. So I guess something I hate is crying. Really just like, it hurts my mood, but I'm gonna push through it for this. So before I say any more, I just want to thank everyone here for coming out. It really means a lot to me, seeing everyone come from close and far. Came from Nashville, Charlotte, Tallahassee, Tampa. It really means a lot to me, coming out of your way. I know it's on a Sunday, most of you guys have work tomorrow, but seeing the grit and like dedication that you guys have towards me, it makes me so happy. And all my school friends, I thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you all for coming to this party. I know that like you guys aren't really accustomed to Indian parties because this might be your first one, and I hope you guys liked it. But anyways, the point I want to get to here is we're all one big family, and that's one thing I want to hammer down today. So like that's one thing I'm gonna make like the main point of my speech. It's like we're all one big family. So like I know everyone here comes from different backgrounds. Some of us we haven't gotten to spend as much time as I wish we would, but that doesn't stop us. I'm only 500 something miles away. It's not too far. Luke can vouch for me. We ran that distance over the summer, so I'm gonna just take the summer, come on down right back to Miami. But I'm going to Miami. It's a very big thing for me. Getting the acceptance letter was jaw-dropping. I'm sorry.
So what's your timing from Miami, man, running?
I'm not ready for Miami. But so, people come and go, friends come and go, but I know you guys will stay with me forever. And that's exactly what I'm expecting at Miami. I know I'll be leaving you guys, but I know everything that I've learned from you guys has taught me. It's taught me, and I'm going to keep it with me when I go to Miami. The people I meet in Miami, the experiences and the knowledge I gain from Miami, it's all going to be part of me. So it's all going to be part of that one big family as well. And it's just like, that's the nice thing about this one big family. We may all be here together, but I know there are people who were able to make it, and we all know people who like some other people don't know, but all those people are also part of our big family. It keeps branching out. That's the great thing about it. And I just want to thank my parents and my sister. My mom, thank you so much. Everything you put into this, it really means a lot. And I know that like you've gone out of your way, like coming home from work early, so you can like get stuff and the party set up, and always sitting on top of me, making sure that like I'm getting done, like I got my coat on time, like on the time on time and everything, and always like keeping me in check. Just taught me something for the real world. Real world, never be unprepared. That's one thing you taught me. Is always to stay prepared, and that's something I can never forget. Because if all I can do for you now is go up, and I don't want to fall down, so I have to stay prepared for that. Dad, you always keep me in check, always making sure that like I don't leave anything behind, making sure that if I have an issue that you're a phone call away, and the minute I call you, you already know what's wrong, and you'll tell me to answer immediately, and it's something that like I really depend on that, and like I really appreciate it. I know come handy when I'm in Miami. Because if I forget to learn how to use the laundry, then I have to make calls. Saji, I know like I don't give her near enough credit as much as she should be getting. I always make fun of her, I always tease her, and like I never really show like appreciation for her. But I think her seeing me like on the brink of crying is good enough to show her how much like everything that my family has done for me tonight really means a lot. And it's just like it's really impactful. Like it's starting to hit me now. Like it's the 28th. I'm on the 13th. It's less than 3 weeks that I'm going to be so far away from my family, and it's going to be a really big change for me. But I know that like everything they've all taught me, all the ups and downs, it's only prepared me. And everything that you guys have all taught me, all the memories we shared, I'm going to take it down with me to Miami, and I'm going to express those same feelings and everything that I'm going to express those same experiences, show other people what I've learned from Jackson. I'm going to bring it down. Because that's the whole point. Once again, the big family, we take what we know, and then we branch it out. And I just want to give a special thanks to all of like our chill party friends. I know they put a lot of work into this, and I really appreciate it. You guys did an amazing job. So can we first get a quick round of applause for all of them. Once again, it's on a Sunday, and all of you guys have to go to work, but you guys were still determined to make sure that this was the best party you could have ever possibly been. And I can 100% agree with that. I couldn't have wished for it to be any better. it went just as I had expected it to go. And like once again, I just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. It really means a lot. And I hope you guys enjoy whatever is rest to come. So thank you.
Thank you, Shikhar. Guys, great news. Dinner is closer. Okay. Bad news is we are 3 minutes over. Okay. But again, one more good news. We are almost down to the cake cutting, guys. All right, so I would like to invite the family. Please come here. Cut the cake, and then we'll enjoy the dinner. Up to you guys.
Yes, cake.
I would like to make an announcement. Can all my Chilex family join us here while Shikhar is cutting the cake? All the Chilex family, please join us. Come on guys, please join us. Come on.
All right, Shikhar, once again, happy graduation and good luck for your Miami. And of course, remember my pictures, Yana, and come back. See ya.
Miami, enjoy the life, success all the time of your life.
Hi Shikhar, happy graduation, wish you all the best, I'm sure you will do great things. Go Miami, go invest yourself.
Best of luck, Shikhar. Go fetch your dreams. Good luck. We are always with you. Our prayers are with you. Good luck.
Just let the music come from my soul, so I wanna walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Let me see you
like a rock star, spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar. Baby's got a habit, diamond rings and vintage sports bras, riding down Rodeo in my Maserati sports car. God knows just I've been through all that. I'm not tomorrow, man, so I can't go back. Wish I could roll home into that old town road. I wanna ride till I come back. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna dance with me. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride.
One more round. Come on, guys.
Smoking gas, nigga, I re-up at the BP. 5 foot 5, she my ride or die. Never tell a lie. We like Bonnie Clyde. Looking at her thigh, like do it coming right. She don't like FaceTime, she don't rather Skype. But I'm out for the night, out for the night, out for the night, out for the night. Yeah, I'm out for the night, out for the night, out for the night, out for the night. Yeah, you working hard, and I see you. I do, and your bills late, and your rent due, and you never need a man to defend you. You already pissed off on your menstrual, and you been through, cause he been through. You a star player, and he benched you. In your corner, I'll never go against you. By the foreign nights, friends wanna text you. You got off late, and you worked out. You ain't seen his baby mama cause she burnt out. You got rid of him and made sure that we worked out. So I put 100K in your purse
see it vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't gon' need your